everybody, welcome to my first tutorial video. Hopefully not the last, we'll see. What I wanted to teach you guys today is how to give those beachy waves. Almost everybody gets in my chair when they sit down and they always ask after, how could I get this look at home? I'm finally making a video, so I hope it helps you and takes up some time, and it's just a couple tips and tricks in order to get these curls and what separates them from your normal big barrel curl, from more of a wave and a textured look. All right, so just a quick intro to what products we will be using today is the first product that I'm going to quickly talk about is Good Behavior by IGK. It is a heat protectant, a frizz control, and keratin induced treatment in a can. I love it. It's my favorite. Wet, dry, every day. Next is my absolute favorite texturizing spray. It's by Unite, called Texturiza. This is the travel size. They come in travel and bigger, which I love. Texturiza is good for full volume looks, clients that have fine hair to thick hair. It's very buildable. Okay, so the last product I have, it's not in a real bottle, it's in a travel bottle, is the Blonda Oil by Unite. It's a high shine, high finish. It's UV and heat protectant. It is weightless, which I love, so I can actually put that oil right in my bang area and it doesn't feel oily, it doesn't piece up, so I absolutely love that product. Hot tool of choice is BabylissPRO. It is my absolute favorite hot tool line. I have the blow dryer, the curling iron, the straightener, all different sizes. Preferably the titanium edition, which is the blue and silver barrel. I have them in all different sizes. Today I'm using a 1 1/4, which I believe is best for almost every hair type, from shoulder and above to shoulder and below. I think you could use this curling iron. It's one of the best sizes if you are a client that goes from short hair to long hair. It works for both, so that's why I love it. The only time I'd probably recommend a 1 1/2 would probably be if you have really thick long hair. 1 1/2 would work great. If you have really short hair and fine hair, then I would recommend a 1-inch curling iron. Like I said though, BabylissPRO, favorite hot tool line, you cannot go wrong with it. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. First, we're gonna section out the bottom row. Normally, I would use an alligator or butterfly clip, but in my case, I only have a scrunchie. So we're gonna go ahead and section that out. I like to part down the middle of the section and then pull the hair completely forward. I'm gonna go ahead and spray Good Behavior as a heat protectant. And what I like to do is start from the back and move myself forward. The reason why is because as I'm curling, I could go ahead and move the curl out of the way, so it leaves room for not missing any curls. For the first section, I'm gonna go ahead and curl towards my face. I'm curling flat around the barrel, leaving 1 inch to 1.5 inches out. I'm not leaving it on long, and I like to go ahead and twist the curl out. That is the biggest thing. You're gonna lightly open the barrel and smooth out the end. For the section around your hairline, about 1 inch all the way around, you're gonna always go away from the face. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this section. Because I do have extensions, I'm gonna actually curl this little piece separate. Makes it a little bit easier. Same concept. Leaving 1 inch out, twist out. That is the biggest tip of today's tutorial. Twist the curl out. I'm gonna go ahead and take this section, doing it flat around the barrel, leaving 1 inch to 1.5 inches out. As you can see, I'm not leaving it on for long. You don't need the heat on it too long. And then you're gonna twist away. And then open the barrel just lightly and smoothing it out. Your barrel should only be opening about this much, just enough of a tap to slowly glide the ends and seal them. second section, we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna take it, part it down the middle, and move it forward. Making sure we have all the hair. Same concept, because this section's a little bit bigger and my section on the bottom was a lot smaller. We're gonna start in the back from each side, and we're gonna take the curl forward again. Curling flat around the barrel, leaving 1 inch to 1.5 inches out. And then we're gonna just twist out, gliding the ends through. And then the next section I'm gonna do away from my face. Now that we have bigger sections, we're gonna make sure we do every other curl a different direction. That's way you get more of a beachy, piecey look, rather than just the curls kind of meshing together and forming. To our top section. I'm gonna go ahead and part it, I like my part right now to this side. So we're gonna go ahead and part it right about there. Now the top section, I kind of break a little bit more of the rules that I just said. I don't always do the curls every other way on my top section. I like to do them more away from my face. That blends in with the extensions, and so focus on probably the mid and the bottom. Looking more beachy, the top I really just want it to blend in. So I don't need a ton of volume. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this section. I also don't really part out this top. Again, like I said, I kind of break a lot of the rules that I normally would do, but I'll do that mostly away from my face. Also my top section, the hair is a lot more fragile, so I don't leave the curling iron on as long as I would for the bottom or back of my hair. That's a lot thicker, AKA my fake hair. This section, I'll go a little bit more towards my face. I just don't do them every other like I would the bottom sections. I leave the curling on probably about 3 seconds, but I'm still following the same concept. Going flat against the barrel and leaving the ends out. Okay, so for the bang area, I will respray Good Behavior. And I'll kind of part it in 2 sections just because my bangs are long bangs and they're a little bit thick. And I like to take it flat against the barrel. And this time I don't actually leave the ends out as much because I just want it to curl in, and then I smooth it out towards the back of my hair. Again, same thing, smoothing it. I just want to smooth it out. I don't necessarily want to curl it. I'm just curling the ends, twisting it as I go to blend in with the other hair. And I'm going to do the same thing on this side as well. So I'm not really doing an exact like perfect curl on my bangs, but just enough that it blends in with the rest of my hair. And it's just a second. The front of your hair is so much more fragile, so you really want to either lower the temperature on your curling iron or just not leave it as long, and make sure that you're using a great heat protectant. We're gonna go ahead and let these curls sit for a few minutes. While doing that, I recommend to my clients, finish your makeup, go make coffee, do whatever else you have to do. I would like to leave these curls set for 10 to 15 minutes at the least. This way it forms that shape even better. It's kind of like the concept of hot rollers back in the day, or if you still use them, I'm not judging. But you're gonna go ahead and leave that hot roller in, and the longer you leave that hot roller in, the more it cools down and forms that shape. It's kind of like the same concept with this. It looks funky, it looks a little weird, but we're not gonna touch it, and we're just gonna let it cool down for right now. I'm gonna kind of teach you how to tousle them. I like to move the hair all the way to one side, and then this is where I'm gonna use my Unite Texturiza and just lightly pump. Few pumps. I'm holding the hair up to try to get in that center area, mid-shaft area. Same for the top. I'm gonna move it over to the side. And then I'm gonna go ahead and use Blonda Oil by Unite. Just gonna go ahead and put a little bit in my hands, rub it together, and then this is when I really start separating the curls and get it beachy. I'm gonna go ahead, tousle it to the next side, really blend in my top section and my bangs. Because this oil is so lightweight, I have no fear in at the end running it right through the top of my hair and right in my bangs to seal in and give it that great shine. I'm gonna go ahead and pull it forward, kind of shake it out, see how I like the way the curls are looking so far. I really like it. Don't think too much of it. This look is supposed to be as effortless as possible, like you just came off the beach. Sometimes what I'll go do right now is just touch up a couple curls if I want them to be a little bit more defined. If I don't allow it to cool down because I don't have the time, I'll go ahead and just kind of like define a couple of the waves a little bit more, kind of pull it. It's only for a couple seconds, but that way I could get a little bit more definition if I didn't have the time to allow it to sit. All right, guys, this is the finished look. I hope you were able to get something from this video. Please tag me in any pictures or videos if you try to recreate this look. If you have any questions on product knowledge, what you have already at home that could use to get these waves, just let me know. I'm an open book. Go ahead and shoot me a DM, leave a comment down below. Let me know what other videos you would like to see. We have more than enough time right now, so I'd love to see any other ideas you guys have or tips. You're gonna catch me with this. If I could probably die, I'd probably bring this with me. Or on an island, not die. Actually, if I died, I would still bring this product with me. Okay.